Previously on Dance Academy.
You need to go on stage as Persephone. And if you dance it the way I know you can, your future, it's written in the stars.
Tara, you okay? You okay? You're gonna be fine.
Tara?
I've been up all night.
Unfortunately, the contracts do need to go out today, so this is the last opportunity.
I can't hate her. How am I supposed to compete with her if I can't even muster up a shred of...
Dance for a different reason.
So often change is incremental. Tiny turning points you don't even notice. Then there are other events. Sudden, monumental, defining, that change you forever. And in that split second after you've thrown the dice, where it could go one way but you desperately want it to go another, where your future is suspended in limbo. Do you beg? Do you bargain? Wish, pray, threaten? Do you fight or let go? Is it only in limbo that you finally know yourself and what you're capable of?
When Tara fell, the other side of her defective vertebra snapped and slipped forward.
How long will it take, recovery? Because last year when I broke it, I was out for 8 weeks, and if I'm lucky enough to get a contract, I'll have to start work fairly soon.
Sweetheart, let's just focus on getting you back on your feet.
It's an open operation, which means they'll go through Tara's abdomen and insert a wire cage which will replace the disc.
Grace?
Sorry, that all sounds... Is it January I start? I've got this Christmas in Vietnam fantasy plan.
Actually, what I was leading to, we've decided not to offer you a contract at this time. Obviously, you are a tremendous talent. But my philosophy is that a harmonious environment is more conducive to creating good work than the quality of the individual dancers.
You're saying I don't play nicely with others? Or that you don't want to work with me? Or both?
She's the pre-champion. Rumours about none of us getting contracts, gaining credibility.
Now, you sure you don't have any questions? All right then. We'll get you nicely to sleep. You'll see us in a few hours. Want to count us in from 10?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Aren't you late for class? You can't wear that.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
Well, you should. It's your subconscious. Come on. Why did you tell the doctor you didn't have any questions? I'd call it a fairly big one. What if the surgery doesn't work and you can never dance again?
Because it has to work. I can't have come all this way for nothing.
Really? You sure about that?
We're all big fans. You have the technical facility as well as the courage of a leading man.
Leading man. Wow. If you say so.
The difficulty is we already have several dancers of your type in the company, and I want to push things to be more individualistic.
But my type's totally fluid. I can be whoever you want me to be.
I'm really very sorry, Ben. Tara, those arabesques are still too low. If your back is straining, please sit this out.
I'm fine. Sorry, Rebecca. So, I'm in the company. I get a contract.
How would I know? I don't have access to the future. But yes, in this version of reality, you're dancing. It's not all unicorns and clovers, is it?
That looks youchy. And for what? You didn't even like being in the corps.
Constant criticism? Never been good enough?
I bet part of you will be relieved if you can't dance again.
But this is all I've ever wanted. You agree? The sacrifice is worth it?
How's her BP looking? Is she becoming hypertensive?
I don't like the swelling.
Look, you've got to get me that audition with Marcus.
Ben, you're scrambling. Austin didn't even make your top 5.
And you're right. It's a bloodbath.
4 years. All 4.
Absolutely nothing.
Rita, care to share with the group?
You're not going to get the kids you want with ballet bars.
So? Come on, I wasn't even this worked up on my own interview day.
They changed it to this afternoon.
Grab the other end.
Does this make it official? You running the centre?
Told my wife to blame you. How I'm going to fit it in with everything else, I do not know.
It's worth it. At least it's going to be if you start the kids off with hip-hop and, you know, drip feed them ballet later.
Mate, I wouldn't recognise a pop from a lock, let alone those armchair things you do.
That was good. They keep your feet underneath your bum at all times, ready?
Yeah.
No, I know. Well, they can't even give us a prognosis on her walking until the swelling goes down.
We've been telling everyone at home young cat's in a movie.
I got pretty lucky. Sorry, Neil, excuse me for a second. How is she? Any news?
The update is she might be in a wheelchair. And you're here to, what, glad about getting a contract?
I didn't get a contract. Last night, Tara said she missed us being friends. I thought I wanted something like this to happen, but I didn't. At all.
Can I go again? It's been a big day. Big year.
I can do it better. Every ballet school puts their company up on a pedestal as though they're the only place worth anything. They don't prepare you for this. You're allowed to feel disappointed.
What sort of complications?
Well, she's stable, but it's a very delicate operation. It's going to take some more time.
How much more time?
I'm sorry. I've got to go. I've got a performance. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Will there be any additional risk?
No, there's no additional risk. She does have low blood pressure.
Kat, stable means she's going to be okay. This isn't a Sammy situation. Okay. Come on. I'll take you over.
Maybe we're just looking at this the wrong way. I mean, the company is an organisation in turmoil, poised to implode with an inexperienced director at the helm.
And besides, quarter ballet, is it just me or are we soloist standard?
I'd say principals. We should make a pact now. If either of us gets in, we still
say no.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt. We're ready for you, Oliver.
Yes!
Just back row of the call for at least 2 seasons, and if I get one whiff of ego out of you...
No, I promise I'll be a prop with a pulse if you ask me to.
Exhibit B, for your consideration. You've always pretzeled yourself over the ballet versus life equation. This is what happens if you remove dancing altogether.
What, we're all unemployed and hanging out on the hill?
No pressure, no competition, as many crushes as your little heart fancies. Plus, we could stay together next year.
I don't know, I think even then I'd still need a dream to define me.
Kinda knew you'd say that.
The National Academy's performance of Capalia commence in 10 minutes.
You don't normally cope this well with rejection. I think I'm waiting for it to hit me. Or maybe it already has and I just don't care.
Because you can go anywhere and dance with any company.
Not dance. Find something I actually care about.
Hey, my best friend's having spinal surgery and I keep hoping someone's gonna say, Kat, you don't have to dance tonight. I mean, to date, this is the high point of my dancing life. And I'll take any horrific excuse not to do it.
You could also be like me. You didn't ever really want this in the first place. You just decided you should want it.
Christian, you gotta go. It's cool. Trust me. This is not an appointment you can be late for. You're kidding, right? You're kidding. I told you, didn't I? I want you to keep it. Well, I can't. It's a contract. You got to sign it. Oh, no. You are not walking away, all right? Not this time. No, I wanna work here. I want to teach. So do 10 years in the company, then be a teacher. I finally know what I want to do. And I want to start doing it.
So, dance double to the rescue?
Something like that. So, come on, he loved you, right?
I honestly couldn't tell. But I like bunkers. Austin could be good. And running over here, I just kept thinking... You've been my best friend this whole year. I don't want to spend the next one without you.
I can't go to Austin. I've got so much stuff to work out.
I can help. I'm good with stuff, so...
My MO is making someone my whole world and then hating them for it. I don't want to hate you.
Thank you for doing this. I understand, of course I do in the circumstances, but I am...
Kat did me a massive favour. I figured if I was saying goodbye to ballet, I wanted to make it a good one. Grace?
Abigail, it's okay. Really. I'm sorry, but I do have a dinner that I have to get to.
I just worked so hard.
Why would you take me here?
Because trust me, when the bad stuff happens, you can't let it drag you down. You can't let it change you.
That's not the real reason. This is a cheap stunt. I'm not going to let you manipulate me.
All right, tell me. Why do you think we're here?
Because I can't see him. Even now, when I so want to see him, I know he's gone.
Sammy died.
He didn't get his dream. He didn't even get the possibility of finding a new one. And I'm alive. Capalia?
T, don't worry about that. I'm where I want to be.
But you're the lead.
It didn't matter so much in the end. I'll explain later. I've got to go get your mum and dad.
My toes. Are they... So even though I'd decided I wouldn't feel sorry for myself, rehab wasn't a walk in the park. In fact, I'd never take walking in a park for granted again, much less dancing. I'm going to fight as hard as I can to get back to where I was. But if that doesn't happen, and I never dance professionally, I know I'll still be okay.
Abby, call that 100%. Where's your turnout?
Kat Karamakov, testing for the role of waitress number 2. I'm sorry, pretend that didn't happen.
I came to the academy to be the best ballerina I could be. But what I took away was courage. To stop and wonder at the blank page, the open road. To dream big, but also wide. Allowing room for new dreams, unexpected ones. Because the point never was achieving the dream. It was having one and pouring everything into it.
Hang on a sec, I think he's still teaching a class.
Jaden, how am I supposed to correct you if you don't pull up your tights?
It's funny. I have no idea what happens next, but I'm excited about finding my own way to make it count. The way Sammy did. He would have loved this space, where anyone can dream and dance. I now declare it officially open. It's not a book yet, and I'm pretty sure it probably won't get published, but it's about us and the Academy.
Okay, guys, this place is about dancing, so how about we do some?
I woke up this morning, made a pot of coffee. I went out onto the stairs to sit in the sun. I haven't been myself, I know I haven't been much fun. But I woke up this morning and the air tastes different. The fire in the gut kills the worm that haunts us. I'm all shook up.
It's been a while. Tell me about it.
And I'm gonna ride this feeling as far as it goes. I'm gonna ride this feeling. I don't know whether I'm flying or falling, but I'm gonna ride this feeling.
I can't believe, how did you all organize this?
This is a thank you dance. Better late than never.
The fire in the gut.
Come on. This was your idea.
I only did my first class like a month ago.
We'll take it slow. We'll figure it out together.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Just get out of the way and ride. And ride this feeling far as it goes. I'm gonna ride this feeling. I don't know whether I'm flying or falling.
When I was young, I wasn't so clear on the whole gravity thing. And my imagination got me in a lot of trouble. But I remember there was this one moment where time stopped and everything made sense. From then on, I've always known that in another life I could fly. And that's why in this life I dance.